Come on, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
And that was in Margate, the cinema.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Sorry, we was just talking about what the fuck was
the new Alien film that I want to see for my birthday, Alien Romulus.
When is it released?
It comes out on when I'm away, the 15th.
Was that is that tied in with the Prometheus bit as well?
Well, no, apparently not. Apparently he's taking it away from Prometheus and more going on the Alien sort of thing. But it falls, what I find out, because obviously there's all different Alien 1, 2,
Lisa, twist your microphone.
Sorry.
Twist it round so the blue light, yeah.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. Apparently what he's done is cleverly made this one and it's in between 1 and 2. Right, which I find really just mindfuck because I know
like a
1
sequel
and 2.
And a pre-sequel.
Yeah, so he's put Romulus in the middle of Alien and Aliens, so it's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Rob said Star Wars is 77.
77. Yeah, thank you, Rob. Yeah. Thank you. I knew you'd be that geek. You know, Aliens. I thought the last Predator movie was shit.
Yeah.
Where they based it back in time in Indian, like in America, North Indian, Native Indian, whatever it is that they're known as, and it was based in. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Predator, the last Predator movie.
Which one?
The one that they. The one I was just fucking saying.
But like you got to give me. Oh,
you got Predator one in the jungle with Arnie.
Yeah, that was the original.
Yeah. Then the second one was quite good because that had Danny Glover in that one.
That
was in the city. Yeah. And then a lot of AVPs came out then, didn't they? You know, and it was getting a little bit where they were mixing
Predators come out.
Predators.
That's 2017, I think. That was a good movie.
They drop them on a planet, which that's it. That's it. With the dogs and everything.
That one there, they did. The one is like it's gone back in time, you know, and it's like kind of basic, you know, spears and arrows kind of thing, fighting this high tech kind of guy, and we got traps and but. Listen, this technology is going to outweigh your technology. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, you can be invisible and watch us in infrared and heat waves. And I just thought it was bollocks. Yeah. And to me, it was, firstly, a waste of my time sitting there subjected to this shit. And secondly, they took a perfect opportunity and fucked it right up, to me. But then there's people like, oh, no, it's brilliant and it's brilliant. I'm like, where? And this is where... Anyway, sorry, listen, you know what? I want to get back to the opening ceremony of the Olympics.
4 hours long, wasn't it?
I don't know how long it was, but the length wasn't my concern.
I watched bits of it.
Mike, what? Did you see that demonic... taking the piss out of Christ?
Yeah, the disciple with around the table, wasn't it? Yeah.
And the geezer had one of his bollocks hanging out.
Yeah, that's right.
And the little girl in front of him.
Yeah.
How could the organisers allow... And it was all trannies. Like they were mocking Christianity.
Yeah, big time.
You know, and the build up to it, that's like all trannies. It was all trannies. And this is what I'm saying. They forcing this agenda on people. And it's a brainwashing thing.
That didn't go down very well at all.
Fuck it didn't go down. I mean, like, when I saw it, and I'm like... They really want to kill Christianity, you know... In light of this other rising cult. And the mockery, it's like you can't mock any other religion or even cult. But when it comes to Christianity, they take the piss out of it left, right, and center, abuse, you know, whereas Christians got the respect not to say shit or anything wrong, but they have the right. And no one says anything about it to say shit about Christianity. It doesn't matter if you're a believer or you're not, but if you're a believer, it's going to be a bit more offensive. So they didn't care about offending, shall we say, and it's, I mean, in inverted commas, the normal society. They didn't care about offending them, us, you know? As long as the woke, the minority, the woke are okay. Fuck the rest of them. And this is what I talk about, the woke. The woke people there, like the liberals, they believe in free speech, right? But no, your free speech doesn't count. Yeah, so their free speech is they can say whatever the fuck they want, and they believe in like free speech. So you got all these woke people coming out and opening and saying what they want to say, and they believe in that. But when it's your turn to speak, they don't agree with that. So it's a pick and choose society, and it fucks me off. And what they did that to the Olympics, the mockery of Christianity, and if it's not the mockery of Christianity, it was the mockery of the ancient gods of Olympus that they were trying to get at as well. Like they're all gay and they're all having sex parties. And I'm like, listen, I think you're thinking about Caligula, you know, what the Roman orgies used to do, and you're affiliating that with the Greek gods, the ancient Greek gods. That alone is offensive, you know, like this Greek god is knobbing this Greek god. What gives them the right to say that shit? And for France, supposedly a Christian country, to allow this shit to go ahead, this demonic, total blatant mockery of Christ, and they're saying that it isn't, which it is though. You're lying. It is. You know, anyone with that, and the way they were set up on the table.
Yeah, around the table.
You know what I mean? The 13th. You know,
right.
Christ in the middle is this fat little thing with like some sparkle shit on her head, like she was a saint. You know what I mean? With the love, like your fat fingers giving it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then there was a transsexual to the left or right of her, whatever it was, because it kept flipping. And you see his bollocks hanging out through his shorts or his hot pants, and a little girl in front. And this is where the other wankers who are like MAPS, minor attracted people, they're slowly going to try and cater to their needs. This is a sick society and a sick world, man. And I just fucked me off when I saw that shit, you know? Because, like, it's demonic, you know? It's a part of the Antichrist. And then let's go back to 2014, where it was the Commonwealth Games. And there was a bull. Don't know if you ever see this one, Martin.
I haven't seen any of them.
It's a metal bullet. Now that represented the Baal, which is the demon, which is the devil. Yeah, and there was people all around it with these lights worshipping it on their knees. You're like, what are they fucking doing? They're slowly pushing these satanic messages. Why are they bowing down to this fire-breathing bull with lights towards it and worshipping it? What is the story behind this? Because like opening ceremonies are supposed to represent something. The French one, the Paris Games. I mean, I haven't watched it. Fuck it. For when they've done all that shit and they're allowing fucking men to beat up women,
headless people in the windows.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Then they had a rock band, didn't they, doing all the metal. Metal band doing all their bit.
It was all demonic.
The flag went up the wrong way, didn't it?
Demonic.
Yeah. It was all a bit weird. I've got to say, it was all a bit sort of.
It was all demonic, satanic.
Tranny to me. It was very,
very, very woke. You know, and I'm like, the world is and society is not made up of woke people. You know, probably 95% of the world's population are straight people, or maybe gay, but they're not trans. You know, like I said, I got no issue with trans, but just stick in your fucking lane. Like men are sticking in their lane, women are sticking in their lane, stick in your fucking lane. Fight your own kind. You want to fight. You know, compete against your own kind. You want to compete. But now it's gone to the point where you're mocking people's faith. What gives you the fucking right to go and mock that? Nah, no answer. That's because you guys ain't got a microphone. You know, you just end up shouting loud and making noises and screaming when people try and put you in your fucking place. So you can see the link between that society and Satanism. And it's all a part of that. Look, this is not a religious channel. Right? But it's all a link to that. Because
just because it's not Christian, it's satanic.
No, it's.
I mean, I think you should be able to.
Well, if you're
berate any religion, they're all too touchy.
I agree. But the thing is, the mockery of this.
I don't know why they've done it. It seems a bit.
You need to see
weird.
it, Mark. Go on YouTube, find opening ceremony of the Olympics, Paris Olympics. Right, you see it. That section there, you're like, rah, that's bollocks. I mean, that is blatantly satanic. It is blatantly satanic, mate. With the symbols, the hand gestures, the taking the mocking Christ, and you will see that as a neutral. Because you're not into religion, you're not into
but
whatever.
That wouldn't be demonic to me, because I don't believe that either are a real thing.
Right.
I think all of it's nothing.
Fairy tales.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah, that's what I feel.
That's fine.
But I don't see. I agree with the point of you're not going to get Allah on there, and it'd be Muslim, and then
bunch of trannies
getting
around.
like bummed by some trannies or something. You're not going to get that, are you?
No.
It's the same with when when they did the comic thing in France.
Yeah, the comic strip.
Yeah, was it Charlie?
The creator who drew the artist that
yeah,
drew
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They killed it.
Yeah, they killed him, and it's like, yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
That kind of thing.
That was the table there. That's the picture of the table.
And
there.
you've seen the
then this is meant to be Christ in the middle.
The fat one.
The big one with the big star.
The love hearts.
Doesn't that look like Ursula out of Little Mermaid?
And then it was just
the way
basically a table of...
Where's the geezer with the black, whose bollocks was hanging out in front of that little girl? Wherever that little girl is, he's right directly behind her.
This guy here. He's one on the end, isn't he?
I'm sure he had a top hat. But Martin, go and check it out, right? The actual ceremony. And you see, anyway, what I'm trying to get to is that from a Christian's point of view, you see this is the end times. Because within scriptures, it says they will mock him at these times. You know what I mean? The devil will become more prominent. Evil, the way man, godly ways man would lose and walk different paths, in not satisfaction to God. So when you read these scriptures and you see what's happening, you see what's going on, and when they're being blatant about it with demonic symbols, with the way they're taking the piss out of Christ and 12 disciples. Was it 13? Was it 13 disciples?
13. It says here, attack on Christianity, furious Paris Olympics re-image the Last Supper as drag.
I mean, it looks like
Would
the Last Supper.
Would they do that to Islam?
That's my point.
Would they do that to Islam?
No, they wouldn't.
No.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't go to. It wouldn't be a Jewish thing, would it? Wouldn't be there, and then they're all with skull caps and curls, and then they're all having gay sex or something, whatever.
No,
and they wouldn't do it to any other.
But you know what? I feel sorry for as a Christian myself. I pity these people because they're lost. No man around this table sits with sin, without sin. Sorry, I am a sinner. I'm not an angel. It's finished, But I mean, I might go in the wrong direction when my time comes. But what I'm saying, these people, if they don't buck up their ideas, they're a part of society's downfall. This is what I'm trying to get. Because you're taking stuff that is unnatural and you're becoming unnatural. The things now you're linked to is of the unnatural. And why is it Satanism and unholy shit is linked with having trannies dancing all over it and doing the Last Supper?
Yeah, it was 12 apostles.
Sorry, it's 12. I was right at first. Yeah. So why is that linked?
I swear it's 13. Is Jesus
13? No, 13 12 tribes. No, it's the 12 tribes of Judah. We take the piss out of one of my friends to say, because the 12, in Rastafarianism, it's the 12 tribes of Judah. Oh shit, we're coming to the end. I'll be quick. And one of my friends there, we call him, he's a made-up tribe. He's the 13th tribe of Judah. Yeah, where they just smoke weed all day and do shit. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming right back after this, after the end of this.